Good evening, friends. Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. We're going to break down these entries for the 2018 Travers Stakes. So let's get to it. Number 1, Trigger Warning, ridden by Erwin Rosendo. He's at a 30-1 right now. This horse is one of the longest shots on the board. Doesn't show a lot of promise. He is sired by Candy Ride, though, so he's got breeding possibility to go this distance, plus he's a front runner, so he should be in a pretty decent position to win. Number 2, Wonder Godot at 5-1. He's ridden by Irad Ortiz Jr. He's coming off 2 wins, one of them in a mile and a quarter. That was on an artificial surface, though, and he's got another win at a mile and 3/16. So he's just coming off of. We don't know how well he will be able to handle this speed. He won those last 2 races. Times were not too impressive, though, in that last race, but we will see. He won it relatively easily. Number 3, Gronkowski, runner-up in the Belmont Stakes. He's back for another go at it. Jockey is now Joel Rosario, horse trained by Chad Brown. Gronkowski's at 4-1 right now. He's a definite contender, sired by Lonro out of Octagonal, and his other grandfather is Looking at Lucky. So he's well bred, should be well positioned for this race, somewhere near a stalking position. So Gronkowski's a definite contender. Number 4, Bravazzo, another contender, sired by Awesome again. His jockey is Luis Saez again on this horse. Trainer's D. Wayne Lucas. So we will see what Bravazzo's got in store. Now, number 5, Vino Rosso. Vino Rosso is a 10-1, being ridden by John Velasquez, knows this track very well, trained by Todd Pletcher, who knows this track very well. This horse should be a contender, son of Curlin, one of 4 sons of Curlin that are in this race. He had a pretty decent running in his last race. Wasn't good enough to get the win, but he will be looking for a better opportunity in this race. He's definitely want to be considered. Don't want to count this horse out. Number 6, Meister Mind, son of Bodie Meister, out of Empire Maker and other grandfather Smart Strike. Pretty well bred once again to go this distance of a mile and a quarter. Jockey is now Manuel Franco, who's never ridden him before. He's replacing Ricardo Santana Jr., who will be aboard Tenfold in this race. Meister Mind has got a victory at a mile and a quarter. That's when he broke his maiden. He's a little inexperienced compared to the rest of these horses, but he does have experience at this distance, so we will see. He's at 30-1. Number 7, we have King Zachary. King Zachary's at 15-1. Robbie Alvarado is aboard King Zachary, trained by Dale Romans. This horse, another son of Curlin, bred well for the race. Not sure if he can handle the distance, but he's got some pretty good workout times, so he is good in a short burst. That may prove to be an advantage in this race if he can get himself positioned well. Now, we're moving on to number 8, Mendelssohn. Mendelssohn has returned since his run in the Kentucky Derby. Didn't do too well, was pulled up in that race. Came back and raced again since then, but he didn't do very well. He's looking to make a rebound here. Ridden by Ryan Moore, trainers Aidan O'Brien. So they're experienced. His last race was in the Dwyer, if I'm not mistaken. It was a decent time, but he was just beaten by Frenzy Fire, who ran a great race in that one. So we're going to be looking for Mendelssohn to be stalking the pace, and possibly maybe he can redeem himself here, since he has not won since he won the UAE Derby. Now, number 9, Good Magic. Good Magic is back again after his victory in the Haskell. Ortiz aboard this horse again. He is the favorite at 2-1. Good Magic is trained by Chad Brown, of course, another son of Curlin. Should be stalking the pace. We'll see how well he works out. He should be a contender at the end. Don't know how well he will handle this mile and a quarter distance, though. So next we're going to go to Tenfold. Tenfold, number 10. Tenfold, 8-1. Ricardo Santana Jr. returning to ride this horse, another son of Curlin riding in this race. Tenfold had a nice win in the Jim Dandy last month, so we will be looking for Tenfold also in this race at 1.25 miles to make some noise. Trained by Stephen Asmussen, so this horse once again is a contender. Like I said, he's 8-1. You're going to be looking for, definitely want to consider this horse as a possible winner. Number 11, Catholic Boy. Now, Catholic Boy at 8-1, ridden by Javier Castellano, an odd choice. He has done very well running on turf. Does not do very well at all running on dirt. But it looks like they're hoping that this horse can change his history on dirt. His last couple of races were good. His last race was at 1.25 miles, same distance, ran a good time. So we will see if he is poised to make some noise here in the Travers Stakes. Now, this race is going to be tight. It's hard to call this one. A lot of these horses have a chance to win, in my opinion. Even the long shots are a possibility. This is the graveyard of champions for those that don't know. So the favorites don't necessarily do very well in the Travers Stakes. So stay tuned. We're going to be doing some more videos focusing on the horses, some breeding, some pace handicapping, and I'm going to come up as usual with some picks for this race. So thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for the follow-ups to this one. This race has the potential to be a great one. So thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.